Hello, this is Brian Shannon from AlphaTrends Blogspot. It's Wednesday, March 21st, 2007, and we're going to take a look at some trading ideas for Thursday. Market had a great day today, but I still think there's upside left for some particular stocks, especially if we can get little pullbacks. First of all, we got stopped out yesterday or today of this International Securities Exchange because I set the stop just a little bit too tight, but I still think the stock looks like it's heading higher. We've got that 10-day crossing back up through the 20-day. The 20 days above the 50. The 50 day is advancing. So in my mind, the buyers are in control here. We've just seen this recent little rally come with some heavier volume than, what I'm saying here is we've had this larger increasing volume on the rally, followed by this low volume pullback, and then today we saw another push higher with volume. So let's take a look at the short-term time frame and see what happened in here. Basically what we're looking at right now is a 10-minute time frame. You can see that it broke past this resistance at 47.50, and that's where we should have gotten involved, but hindsight's always perfect. So what we want to do is, we saw this real swift rally in here. I think we could see a little bit of a pullback in here. So what I want to do is see the stock pull back to $48 a share. If it can pull back to at least $48 a share, I think you then want to be a buyer above $48.25. So above today's close, basically. And our stop could then go at about $47.95. So once it's pulled back and started to rally, I think it's just going to be another thrust higher. I don't think there's going to be a chance that we see a lower low from there. So we're only risking 30 cents. And our stop on the other one was 36 cents, which we got stopped out of. We're risking 30 cents here. And I think the stock has a reasonable chance of making it up to at least $50 a share. So in other words, we'd be risking about 30 cents for the opportunity here to make about $1.75 if it goes according to plan. JAKKS, what's this called? JAKKS Pacific, I believe, JAKK. Anyways, this company broke past some resistance from late last year, and that found support near that $23 level. If you look at the weekly time frame, that becomes a little bit more clear. And who knows, maybe the stock could get back up here. That's not what we're going to look for. We're going to instead look at this stock that's pulled back. It's started to rally once again here. We've got that 10 above the 20, above the 50. The 50's advancing. So it's innocent until proven guilty. Now when we drill down to this 10-minute time frame, you can see in here that it's broken past this line of resistance. And you know, we want to call that an inverted head and shoulders. Looks reasonable to me. If that's the case, we could come up with a quick target of 2260. Add that to in here. The height of this neck would be 2385 down to 2260. So that's $1.25. Add that to the breakout point here. Let's just call it 2375. That would give us a target of 25, which was my objective anyways. Not even looking at that, I thought I had a reasonable chance of getting up to $25 a share. But now we can confirm that with this inverted head and shoulders pattern. What I like about this stock is it's already experienced a little bit of a pullback in here. So what I want to see now is I want to wait for some strength. Let's buy this one. Look to buy it above $23.90 a share. Once in the stock, I think you can set your stop down below $23.65. If you're a little more aggressive, raise it even up to there. But we'll call it $23.65, and that would give us a risk of 25 cents for the opportunity here. If it makes it up to $25 a share, to make $1.10, and that, you know, again, that looks pretty reasonable based on this inverted head and shoulders pattern on the 10-minute time frame. Boom is a company that I kept shorting last year, and we had a couple good trades in it. We got involved, I believe, here, maybe there. I don't remember exactly what the trades were. But now the stock looks like it's finding support along this rising 50-day moving average, and I think it's ready to push higher again. You can see this bigger, this bigger volume decline right here. I'm not really too concerned about that. The volume started coming on these 2 days, but now it's been consolidating on light volume in here. So I think the sellers have had their chance to push it lower, but the buyers are back in control. And now we saw the stock rally a little bit late in the day here. With the rest of the market, obviously. So I think what I'd like to see is a pullback to at least $31.10 a share. And if it was to do that, I think we want to buy it above $31.25. So look for the pullback first, then buy it on some strength. We could set our stop at about $31.05. That would give us a risk here of just 20 cents a share. And I think that your target that looks reasonable is at least $32 a share. So that'd be, it doesn't sound like much, 75 cents of upside, but when you compare it to the amount of risk being taken of 20 cents, it makes for a very nice risk-reward ratio. Last stock we'll look at, and it's again another long, is OMNI Energy, symbol OMNI. You can see we've got the 10 above the 20, above the 50. They're all advancing, and the stock is just battled back above this 200-day moving average on some volume, and it's holding on diminishing volume in here. If we look at the weekly time frame, I think it can head back up towards this level here. Once again, though, that's not going to be our target. We'll be a little bit more conservative. Let's start with the target. We'll call it $11.25 up near this area in here. We had some consolidation. So $11.25, 11 to 11.25, let's call it. So $1 to $1.25 of upside, because what we're going to try and do is purchase the stock above $10 a share. Now, I did buy a little bit of this today, so just for disclosure purposes, I do own a little bit of it. I'll probably add to it above that $10 a share, though, and I think a reasonable stop in here would be about $9.72 right down in here. So that's 28 cents of risk for the opportunity to make anywhere between $1 and $1.25 in OMNI.